Number 4 in our countdown of top 10, or count up of top 10 research priorities in access to justice, effectiveness of different levels of service. So this connects to the triage concepts that we were talking about earlier. If there are different levels of service that are going to be necessary because we are under severe resource constraints, we need to have a very strong idea of how much we are gaining or giving up, depending on your perspective, in each of the different levels of service. So you can imagine that there might be some hierarchy. Maybe the best we think we can do for people is full traditional representation, a traditional attorney-client relationship. We need to figure out how effective that is. Then we say, okay, how effective is it to give someone a lawyer for the day program? Or how effective is it to give someone a telephone call explaining what will happen and instructions about what to do? How effective is it to give someone a self-help packet, or combine the self-help packet with a telephone call, or give an online consultation to someone, either a quote-unquote face-to-face online with video screens and cameras, or a chat room type transaction. We need to know how effective these different service levels are, and we need to know how much we're gaining and how much we're losing by using each one. And in particular, we also need to know about cost. So it may be that self-help materials, I'm just making something up, are only 1/30th as effective in terms of achieving the goals of the client base, as opposed to when measured against a traditional attorney-client relationship. But if those self-help materials can be provided at 1/40th the cost, then we have to take a very serious look at whether we should be using self-help materials as opposed to a traditional attorney-client relationship as our basic service model. There will probably always be some cases that need a traditional attorney-client relationship. That's the triage thing that we were talking about with number 2, identifying those cases and providing those cases with that higher level relationship. But we do need to know the relative effectiveness of different service levels in order to make these different decisions. And so that will be a major focus for the Access to Justice Lab.